Well, Mr. Seller, thank you for having me in today. And the purpose I'm here, of course, is to talk to you about your home and getting your home sold. And part of that conversation is talking about the market. And you know, real estate. We talk about real estate, and I'm sure you hear a lot of stories about real estate as a national phenomenon. But what we're talking about is a local phenomenon. What is happening here in our area, and that's probably really what you care about. You don't really care about what's happening in Florida. You want to know what's happening here. So that's why I'm gonna actually draw something that helps me process what the market's doing. What we have on this axis is our price, and what we see here is this is the kind of the top of the price, and as we descend down, we get to the low end of the pricing structure, and then we have condition here. And what we tend to see is that this is the poor condition home in the spectrum, leading to the best condition. And the best condition, if you think about it, is a new home, or a home that's been on the ground a while, but it's been recently remodeled, so it's very attractive to somebody. And there are 4 elements that I like to talk about when you're looking at getting your home sold. Price and condition, which we've just mentioned. Where your home is located. You can't pick that home up and move it to another neighborhood, so it sits where it does. And then the 4th element is the market. So 2 of those you can control. You can control the price and you can control the condition, but you can't control where your home sits. It is where it is, and you can't control the market, and the market's what we're talking about right now. So if you think about in 2007, our market was way out here, and so if you bought or sold a home, this is in the market, and this is out of the market. So anywhere in here, if you priced your home and your condition was in this range and your price is in this range, you're probably going to sell. This is 2007 that we're talking about. But if you were out here, you probably weren't going to sell, the poorest of the poor and the top price. But what we've seen over time, our market has changed. The markets aren't static, they change constantly, and that's my job as a professional, to stay on top of that and to let you know where we're at. And so now we find ourselves in this kind of market. And what we're seeing is we're down about the top 20% in price and the top 20% in condition are what we're seeing sell. Now if you think about this 2007 market that I erased here, that kind of ran out here, you could be priced next to it and probably sell. Even if you were priced out here, the market would eventually pick you up, and you could make that mistake in pricing at that time. But you can't make that mistake now, because you have to be in this range. So if you're out here, you're not going to sell. But if you're in here, you are going to sell. And so that's important to understand that. Do you have any questions at this point? Okay.
What do I sign?
Well, and I brought the TMO today to look at pricing in the area and answer any questions you have. But this is important to understand how our market is, and so just keep that in mind. And you know, if you do interview any other agents, if we don't sign today, make sure they tell you about what the market's doing and talk about this element here.
Great.
Thanks.
Okay, Mr. Seller, first of all, thank you for contacting me and giving me the opportunity to present you with a new market strategy and to show you actually why your property hasn't sold in the last 18 months. Basically, everything gets... Okay, now, the fundamental of the market, it's going to be part of this graph, and everything gets price and condition. Now, I'm going to show you something why your property sits on the market and why other properties are selling. As you can tell, the price is going up. Some properties are selling because they're very low priced. Some properties are sitting because they're very high priced. And at the same time is the condition where you are going to have a brand new home and fully remodeled with everything up to date. And also you are going to have those homes that actually haven't been updated at all. Also on a lower price, you are going to have the foreclosures, REO, etc. They're going to drag the price down. Now, compared to 2007, where you could have priced your house here and getting it sold because the inventory was way lower and demand was way higher. On today's market, it's totally a different story. So we get, this is the price where they sell, and this is the arch. It was in 2007. When you're outside the arch, If you had your house on the market for 2 weeks, and no showings, then you're definitely outside this arch. If you are inside this arch, that means that you had your house on the market and you had showings, but no offers. Usually 8 showings and no offers mean that you're overpriced in today's market. The houses are selling right here underneath this arch, so this is where you're going to want to have a price. Now, at any time in this conversation I make you feel uncomfortable, it's only because I'm telling you the truth about the market. So don't blame me, blame the market. Now, when you enter in this graph and when you price your home, you basically enter a competition. You know, today's market, we have over 5,000 properties listed for the Spokane County area, and there's less than 12.5% of those properties they are selling. Do you know why they're selling? Exactly, it is because the price. It's not because anything else, but it is because of the price. It's exactly when you go to the store, grocery store, shoe store, or anything else, what's the first thing you're looking for? Absolutely right, you're looking for the sale. Now, are you in a market to stay on the market, just to show your house to different realtors, or are you in a house to sell, to move on? What are your plans? Where are you moving from here? So if your property was here based on your price, your property, you're in no man's land, would you like to be in a no man's land, or you to be part of the 12% they're selling the home? That's what I thought too. Thank you for your cooperation. Let's write the contract. The price is right, I'll get it sold.
Nice.
Okay, today, Mr. Seller, I would like to tell you about price and condition and the market. I'm lost here. So, Mr. Seller, what I'd like to do is ask you a question. Do you want to set on the market, or do you want to get your house sold? So, great. I'm glad you want to get it sold. Let me tell you about the market and how we can get it sold. So, we have price and we have condition. We have homes that are up here higher priced and priced out of the market, and the further you come down, we have homes that are maybe foreclosure or bank-owned homes. Then we have condition, and on this end of the condition, we have like new construction homes, and if further we get out this way, are homes that are in poor condition. Some may not even be something that could be lended on. And in 2007, we had a market that was like this, and this was in the market, and this was out of the market. And you could price your home just on the outside of the market, and because of the market being what it was, it would catch up with you and it would actually sell. And today, our market is in the market, and then we have out of the market. So if your home is priced out of the market, out here, it's where you're not getting showings, you're not getting any offers. And if you have your home priced in this area here, where maybe you're getting showings and still no offers, we call this no man's land. So we know that you're close because you're getting showings, you just haven't got the offer, so we need to get your price down in here. And in order to do that, we need to be priced 20%, the top 20% condition, the bottom 20% in price, and then we'll be in this, in the market, and your house is sold.
Great. You done?
All right, Mr. Seller. Today I want to talk to you about, today I want to ask you a question. Do you want your house to sit or do you want it to sell? Because you have to understand there's a fundamental difference between being on the market and in the market. Let me explain. Let's picture this graph as representing all the homes that are currently listed on the market right now. On this one axis we have price. On the top end of price we have homes that are overpriced. They're priced out of the market. On the bottom end of price we have homes that are at rock bottom prices. Think bank-owned properties, foreclosures, banks have just discounted the prices. On this other axis, we have condition, and on the far end of condition, we have homes that are just way out of condition. They'll probably never be approved for a loan. On the inside of condition, we have homes that are in pristine condition. Think new construction, they don't need anything, they're turnkey. Now, if you'll think back with me to 2007, our market looks something like this. You could be way out of condition, pretty high in price, and still receive offers. In fact, you're probably receiving multiple offers. And really, you could price just outside the market, and due to appreciation, in a short time you would be absorbed by the market, and you too would start receiving offers. Now that's a far cry from the market that we're in today, which looks a little bit more like this. Now, what we're telling people is that you need to be in the top 20% of condition, bottom 20% of price if you want to receive offers on your home. What I'm saying is that you need to be in the top 12% of condition, bottom 12% of price. So you might ask me, how'd you get that number, 12%? Well, as of this morning, there were 5,303 homes on the market with 678 of them pending, which represents a 12.8% pending ratio. So that's why I say top 12% of condition, bottom 12% of price. Basically, only 12% of the homes on the market right now, today, are selling. So you might also ask me, how do I know if I'm in the market? Well, it's pretty simple. If you've been on the market for 2 weeks or more and you're not getting any showings, and if you're not getting showings, you're definitely not getting offers, you're what we call out of the market. You need to adjust your price or your condition, probably a little bit of both, to get yourself back into the market. If you've been on the market for 2 weeks or more and you are receiving showings but no offers, you're in what we call no man's land, or no woman's land, depending on who you are, which can be a dangerous place to be. What you're really doing is you're selling the house down the street. You're doing enough to physically attract the attention of buyers. They're coming out and visiting your property. It's worth their time to take a look. But they're using your house to validate another home down the street and say that the home two blocks down is a good deal. It's in a either better condition or has a better price. It's most likely a better price. And then of course, if you've been on the market for 2 weeks or more and you're getting showings and offers, you're what we call in the market. Unfortunately, that's really the only way to know if you're in the market. The good thing about no man's land is that you're pretty close. Chances are what you need to do is just adjust your price just a little bit, maybe your condition, but in most cases it's your price to get yourself back into the market. Any questions?